Hi, Sarah. It's nice to see you
Nice to
virtually.
see you. Yes, nice to see you too.
Talk about being part of the Ryan Murphy universe.
Oh my gosh, I've been part of the Ryan Murphy universe now for what I think is almost 10 years. And it's been an incredible collaboration and a very, very exciting time in my working life. And it's been a wonderful friend to me and obviously very generous to me as a producer and a collaborator and a boss. So I've got no complaints about the Ryan Murphy universe. It's a good place to be.
And how is it being an actor and a producer at the same time in this show?
Well, that was hard and a new experience for me, but ultimately very rewarding and something that I discovered I would like to do more of and leave it to Ryan to, make me do something that I wasn't sure I was ready for, only to have me decide that I want to do that always with the work that I'm doing, have some sense of ownership and a real seat at the table. And he made me acutely aware that that was something I wanted in my working life for sure.
And you have some amazing scenes here with John Briones. Can you talk about working with him?
Oh, John Brion. I mean, I don't even know how to begin to talk about him. He's an extraordinary person and a wonderful actor with really completely delicious energy. There's a scene in the show that I think is in episode 5 where he does a dance number with Judy Davis. That's one of the more electrifying, magical things that happens in the series. And it was a long night that we shot on the soundstage and over several days. And he would just do it full out every time. And the whole crew just burst into applause every time they were done because it was so wonderful to watch him do his thing, which is a very talented person.
And you just mentioned Judy Davis. I know one of your dreams is to act with her. So talk about her being in the show herself,
Oh
working.
my goodness. It was probably one of the highlights of my working life is that I got to work with her. I'd always admired her so much as a younger actress. And when Ryan called me and said he sent her the script, I just said, don't even call me until she says yes. And if she doesn't say yes, don't call me. And if she does say yes, don't call me because then I'm going to be too scared because I'll actually have to act with her. And but it ended up being really, really delightful. And she's such a wonderful person and a great actress and a wonderful scene partner. And someone I would consider a friend now, which is a wild thing to think when I was a young actress in New York watching her in movies. And now I have her email. I've really arrived.
Well, she mentioned in an earlier interview that you are a great leader.
Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind.
So one of the things I'm also amazed here in the show are the costumes. How does the costume define your character?
Oh, costumes to me often are my way into figuring out how to play someone. And certainly Mildred's clothes are very much personality defining, and they telegraph something to the audience right away when they see her in that yellow outfit, which really makes such an impression. And costumes for me, it's like half the work is done for you. You're standing there in the most beautiful hat that's been made for you, and a crinoline and a poplin this and a that, and special wool and gloves and stockings with seams in them. And half the job has been done for you. And it helps you feel completely immersed in the world when you turn and you look in the mirror in your trailer or on set and you go, oh my God, I look like I've been transported from another time. It's really exciting.
You get to bring home one?
I didn't, and I should have. I should have. There were so many blouses that I wore that I wanted, and some of them were just real vintage pieces that had been rented and could not be bought. I tried.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's
Thank
nice
you. I
talking to you
appreciate
again.
it. You too.